Hey, air signs, hi. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives, is what we do here. Am I right? There are many layers of meaning. In my readings, I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, don't you know? And viewer discretion is advised. Fantastic. So you're in the situation room, air signs. This is your situation room reading. All right, we're going to do an overall card to calibrate for each sign. Ancestors, let's get an overall card for Gemini. Gemini, what's the overall message for Gemini in the situation they're dealing with right now? Overall message is this. Oh, somebody hurt you? Gemini, you know I don't like it. You know I don't like it. Did you hurt someone? Have you been in a war? Has somebody been trying to make conflict and war with you? Are you looking for an alternative to war? Are you tired of fighting? Let's find out. Because you know I don't like the idea of people messing with you. I don't know what it is with me and you. Okay? I really don't know. Because I don't know no whole bunch of Geminis in my 3D life. But something about your energy on the 5D, and this is obviously going out to the positive Geminis, let me tell you something. I don't like it, and I don't abide by it. And I get quite British when it comes to you. Okay? That's how you know it's official, when you get British. You know, then you got to pull out your seal, your wax seal, your gavel, your powdered wig, you know, your judge robes, and you got to really throw the book at these people. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay? All right. Enough of that now. Enough of that. We're going to go on to Aquarii. Aquarii. What's the overall message, ancestors, for Aquarii? The ancestors say this. Taking a leap of faith. Oh, yes. Being effective in the face of doubt. That's how I know you, Aquarii. That's how we met. Oh, absolutely. That is how we met. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a bunch of Aquarii in my 3D life either, but I met one Aquarii who I must say was the epitome of Aquarii. Absolutely. Oh, he was the Aquarii of Aquariis. Absolutely. And he used to take leaps of faith. And he was effective in the face of doubt. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, there was some elements of the pure fool, where certain things and certain actions were just pure foolishness. Okay, so it takes all kinds to make a world. Let's see which one you are, Aquarii, as we lay this message out. All right. Now, of course, if you're behind the black veil, chances are you're either the divine fool, being effective in the face of doubt, taking a leap of faith, and still being effective, even though it looks doubtful. You also may have some components of the pure fool, where something is purely foolish. Okay, but if you're behind the black veil, chances are you got a little of at least both, if not singularly the divine fool. Okay, fantastic. Libra, Libra, where you at? Libra said, holler. Oh, come on. Going through a hard time, thugging it out. Okay? If it makes you feel any better, this could be you, somebody you're associated with, or something you're observing. But, Libra, I know you know about this energy right here. I know that you do. Okay? Thugging it out, Tonka tough. Having what you need. You are in a safe space, and you're going to make it through. Amen? Amen. All right, let's talk more about it. Let's talk more about it. The course of balance. The air signs are going through some shit right now. Okay? I'm not in love with any of these cards, really. You know, Aquarii, you doing the best with the look of the cards, but the devil is in the details. You know what it is. All right. Well, what's the situation? For crying out loud, what is the situation? I get the sensation somebody tried to hurt you foolishly. And that goes for all the air signs. Okay? Somebody tried to hurt you foolishly, even though you had to go through a hard time. You know, somebody tried to give you a hard time, and they did. You know, but you got through it. That's the bottom damn line. Everybody got through it. That's what I see here. Effective in the face of doubt, boom, got through it. You know, this one, Tonka Tough, thugged it out. And by the way, I learned that expression from an Aquarius. Thugged it out, pow, you got through it. This one, you coming back home from the war. That's what this card is about. Got through it. Everybody got through it. See what I'm saying? What the fuck? Why people hating on the air signs, though? You know what I'm saying? They mad at us because we could fly. Hello? Don't hate. Don't hate. Because air signs got wings. You know what I'm saying? Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. What gives you wings? Red Bull? Red Bull gives you wings. Okay. Yeah, don't drink that shit. That shit is poisonous. Okay. With all due respect, do what the fuck you want to do, but I'm just saying, I recommend. All right. The situation, ancestors. Here's the situation, bitch. Okay, this is how I feel. Okay? Here's the motherfucking situation. 10 of Cups. Ultimate favorable outcome. Here's the situation. Are you concerned? Huh? Are you concerned? Here's the bottom fucking line. Ultimate favorable outcome. Everybody made it through. All right, let's go first. Ooh. Ooh. For some of you, oh, interesting. For some of you, some sort of feminine earth sign and or some sort of authoritative woman is sort of on the scale of the Empress. You know, she may appear as the Empress or function very much like the Empress. Like, for instance, Beyonce reminds me of, like, she definitely always is bringing the Empress energy, or she tries to. I tend to feel that we're missing something. I tend to feel like she has not quite risen to the levels of Empress because her Queen of Swords energy is not sharp yet. You know what I'm saying? So you're missing a piece. However, love looking at her. Okay? Love looking at her. Fun songs. Okay? And certainly a work ethic to be respected. Okay? But you know who she reminds me of is the Queen of Pentacles. That's who that bitch is. She's a Virgo, right? Queen of Pentacles. That's who she is. Okay? Dripping in jewels. All right? So she has elements of the Empress, but she has not yet arrived. Okay? Because we haven't seen the dazzling intelligence that we want to see. And that requires a little speaking, a little communication, not just a couple of words here and there over the course of 10 years. But let us know you as a brilliant genius. Let us know you as that. Okay? Even though she's brilliant at being the Queen of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That's different from being the Queen of Swords. All right? So that's just a little example to kind of illustrate the difference between these two ladies, because they do have similarities. They do have similarities. Here we have the Empress figure, and she is in her earth energy. She is in her earth energy, which means that she has symbols of her wealth. She has symbols of her spiritual wealth and her emotional wealth and her psychological wealth. Okay? Symbols, houses, jewels, or simply a beautiful environment. It doesn't have to be that you live in a mansion. You know, could be just the environment is rich because you're so nurturing. You're so caring. You're so, you know, you take care of business. You make things look good. You know, you make the house look good. You know, this is the upgrade, lady. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of home and still look good. That sort of thing, you know? So it's not really like about, you know, how much money you have in the bank, so much so as how you use what you have. Ultimate favorable outcome. So I tend to believe that for the air signs, certainly for the empresses, you are for your trouble, for your trouble. Okay. Um, you will be richly rewarded with respect, power, authority in your life. Okay. You are independent. Okay. You are self sufficient on whatever scale we're pointing to now, or you will be. That's the situation. And you're going to receive the ultimate favorable outcome, which is the Ten of Cups. You may give it to yourself, as in, not a partner, not a lover, not, no one is going to have given this to you except the divine, because that is the ancestors lounge here with my Ten of Cups card. And that is when you are in absolute right relationship with the creator. Okay, let us go further. A lot of feminine energy here, even though we do have the Ace of Fire here. Okay, so there's going to be a new beginning. You've renewed yourself. Okay, you've healed yourself, perhaps from an overwhelming desire. I get the sensation. You had to detach from that desire and cool yourself from that desire. Okay, let us go another floor down. Okay, yes. All right, so if this is war, then someone tried to, or somebody did something foolish. This is war, or somebody tried to give you a hard time about something. And they did. And they did. You made it through. There was a war, which means you were struck. You had to strike. You had to take a leap of faith. You had to make it through. You had to thug it out, all of that shit, right? So this could be where there was some competition or battle between a Queen of Pentacles and an Empress. I get the sensation, if that was the case, that Queen of Pentacles or whoever was playing that part, either a feminine earth sign or just somebody who is playing the part who has that kind of power, in the environment, who's earthy, earth based or earth focused. And you are focused on the throne. You are focused on being the goddess of love, you know you are, or you're focused on the goddess of love, whatever it is. So if you're a masculine, maybe somebody tried to hurt your relationship with the Empress. If you are a feminine, you may be the Empress that tried to hurt them, or if you're the cross watcher, you was the one causing chaos. Okay. Or maybe you just observe this in the situation. Okay, it is what it is. You were competed with, I feel, because of someone's jealousy. It's kind of inherent. The question is the answer. Like, why would somebody do that? Because that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? Because look at you. You're the Empress. Look at you. Or look at you if you're a guy. Your woman is the Empress. Of course, bitches are mad at her. What you think they all mad at me for? Hello? Right. Exactly. So the thing is, the Empress already has that Queen of Pentacles energy inside of her. But this Queen of Pentacles only had that. This is if it was the war. Okay? They only had that, and they were battling, apparently, for the Ten of Cups. Okay? If it was a battle. They were battling for the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles wanted it her way, and the Empress wanted it her way. All right? So only one person could have it their way, being as they had different ways. Okay? What the Queen of Pentacles did was I want to say, robbed, some sort of robbery, okay, of passion. She may have robbed you of passion on some level, okay, in some way. Okay, she stole the fire from the temple like Prometheus. And clearly this person doesn't read Greek tragedies, because everyone knows that that just is a losing man's game, right? Don't go against the oracle, because you're just going to end up doing the same shit that the oracle told you was going to get done anyway. So this person tried to give you a hard time, tried to make it impossible for you to be together with your emperor or with your divine lover or with your divine counterpart. You had to be alone for a season. You see what I'm saying? If she was connected to this fire, this passionate fire between you and your divine counterpart in any kind of way. If she was connected to it, she used her power to steal it from you on some level. That's what she used her power to do. And for her, that was the 10 of Cups. You know, you having a hard time as the Empress, this was heaven on earth to this woman, or to this entity, or whatever the fuck she is. This was heaven on earth to her. But now, oh, the seasons change. Oh, yes, they do. The seasons are changing. And not only are you knowing how to flourish without your divine counterpart. Hello? Your divine counterpart is going to succeed in getting to you, no matter who that divine counterpart might be. It might not have been the original one. Okay? I don't know. All right? Or it may be someone new. Either way, you're sitting fucking pretty. You're sitting fucking pretty, because you can sit pretty alone or with someone. Okay? Now, who gets to be the lucky person to be next to the Empress? This fucking Queen of Pentacles has nothing to say about it. Hello? The hard time she made for you is going to end up being the hard time that she got to rock with. See what I'm saying? All right, now, let's say this has nothing to do with somebody warring with you. Okay, particularly. All right? Maybe this is about you stepping into your Queen of Pentacles energy and having your shit complete on your throne. Maybe this is about you finally, because we see magic being done. We see enchantment, magical, beautiful, sparkliness going on. Okay? So you went and got all the components you needed to get by yourself. And now you've renewed your passion here in this season that you spent in solitude, healing yourself by the water or wherever you are. Okay? And you worked hard to make yourself new and to make yourself ready for a divine union. Okay? Make yourself brand new so you can have a relationship with mutual respect. You already did the work. Okay? You expect respect. Ultimate favorable outcome. You expect the ultimate favorable outcome because you know you paid your dues up on this planet. Hello? Right. Right. So you know you can have what you're passionate about. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay? And you are attracting your divine counterpart because you are properly on your throne. You are attracting your match. You're attracting your match. Okay, so let us go on. This is the sitch. All right, so maybe the divine and right actions that's about to be recommended will help us to give this some context and color. All right, what is the divine and right actions in this situation for the air signs? What is the divine and right actions? All right. The divine and right actions are these for the highest and best outcome. God is behind it all, y'all. That's the bottom line, and that's the common denominator. All right? Try to connect the dots on this thing. Karma, the wheel of fortune. Gain in the marketplace, cooperation, a profound realization upon which your very existence depends. Understand, God is behind it all. Abundant future. Listen, listen. You good. You are good. You understand? Because you're connected to God. You're connected to the bottom line, the big picture. These are the dots. The dots are you're going to be okay. All right? For the rest of your fucking life. You're going to be okay. Absolutely. Ultimate favorable outcome, for crying out loud. That's what you're facing. Mm-hmm. That's also the Two of Cups and the Soulmate card. All right? Fantastic. Here's the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay? Uh-huh. I don't know how you take the divine and right action here, if this is a matter of the lovers, the divine lovers, your soulmate. Okay? But certainly here, we're following our inner promptings here. We're following our higher self here. We're getting messages from within ourselves. Okay? And here she's getting messages too. She's getting messages from nature as she observes nature and observes that God is behind it all, observes the connections behind everything. Everything is connected. And then wisdom. She's getting the secrets of wisdom from that. Okay? So there's messages in two places there. Okay. All right. So it appears here, excuse me, it appears here that somebody is planning on meeting their obligations to the throne. Okay. Now, if you're pregnant, this could be about taking it easy. All right. Taking it easy and letting the papa, letting the emperor figure make your way well. You know, let him take care of some things around here. Okay. You have an abundant future. There's love here. Two of Cups there. Okay, so you lay back if you're pregnant and let the papa take care of some of this here business. Meet his obligations to the throne. Okay? Meet his obligations to this love. All right? And perhaps turn the wheel and make the future abundant and blessed. All right? The Creator's behind it all. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to do. Doesn't matter what anybody did. Doesn't matter what they think. Nothing can stop the fact that you're soulmates with somebody. No, nothing can stop the fact that somebody is the emperor and somebody is the empress. So maybe if we're back to the war energy and this Queen of Pentacles was jealous, you know, at how gorgeous and fabulous that you are, and then you was about to have a fabulous relationship, oh, hell to the no. You know, because she can't have the ultimate favorable outcome if you're getting your ultimate favorable outcome. For some reason, she set herself against that favorable outcome, unfortunately. Instead of sharing in it, she decided to oppose it. And so now it's opposing her for the war energy. Okay, over here, somebody has to meet some obligations around here because there might have been some lies and some delusions. Okay? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, these delusions hold no power over the truth of the situation, which is this love, this throne, okay, belongs to the emperor. Okay, this is his child, or this is his future, or this is his responsibility, is to make your future abundant, or to make your life happy, or, you know, to add that principle. You know, he need to bring that principle. That's his obligation, is to make sure you have an abundant future. Okay? With the abundant future and the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay? Is to make it so that you can chill and lay back. Hello? And keep receiving your secrets from nature and connecting dots. Okay? Because ultimate favorable outcome, that's why. Because everybody, that's what that means. Ultimate favorable outcome, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. Everyone is benefited by that behavior. Okay? Everyone lives an abundant life as they accept these principles. Okay? I sure hope this is making sense for somebody. I'm going to have to roll this back and watch it because I don't even know what I just said, people. All right, outcome. Outcome. This looks strong to be about a relationship, though, I have to say. Outcome you can expect upon these wise actions. It's Two of Cups business. Seeing the big picture. Being with your soulmate. Getting the favorable outcome. The outcome is that somebody is going to walk through the fire. They're going to put in some effort into interpreting things accurately. Okay? Somebody is going to use some brain power to get that done. Oh, yes. And that they're going to have a grander, more broader view of the significance of walking through the fire. Somebody, I don't know, maybe they thought walking through the fire was some kind of punishment. You know what I'm saying? Or some kind of evil or something like that. Doesn't say anything about evil here, but I do see that war card, and that tends to put people on edge. Like, what in the fuck is wrong with you trying to stab me? You know what I mean? So they might have thought that this walking through the fire situation was, like, why would I walk through the fire? That's how people get burned. They were confused, but they're going to ultimately have a broader understanding of why you walk through fire when you want something. Why you got to walk through the fire when you want something. Hello? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because that burns away all the illusions. That makes it impossible for somebody to take down your motherfucking empire. It makes it impossible. Because then there's nothing that you fear because you've already walked through the fire. You've done the scary thing. So nobody can come along and scare you. You feel me? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. 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 Sudden change, stormy weather, respect for women's affairs here. Sudden gain in the marketplace as well. All right. And then we have kicking of rocks. And then we also have relief that comes from knowing that this too shall pass and that pain doesn't last forever. I get the sensation that somebody didn't know that you have to face the storm. You have to face the feminine fury if you've caused it. You know what I'm saying? You have to face the feminine fury regardless. If you want that feminine and that's where she's at, you got to go into that storm. And you understand the greater significance because although that's undesirable, we don't want to have to go through a storm, but can you stand the rain? That's how we do it here on Earth. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through inconvenient, undesirable shit. Then you're the man or the woman, Then you're the empress or the emperor. If you've never gone through no shit, then what good are you? How could you be a leader? A leader of what? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So this too shall pass and pain doesn't last forever is what one would need to know in order to have the courage to walk through the fire successfully. They would have to have a broader understanding that, yeah, it's undesirable to walk through fire. And it's too bad I have to walk through the fire. That really sucks. But this too shall pass. This storm will pass. This fire will pass. They understand. The anger, the fury of the feminine. Somebody has to face that. Yep. You know why? Because the devil. That's why. They got to be purified. That's what walking through the fire is all about. That's what this fury was about. So the outcome is somebody now understands why they need to walk through that fire. What does that do for the situation? They now have or at that point, upon these wise actions, okay, upon these fucking wise actions, meeting the obligation, you know what I'm saying? Again, because there was such deception, okay? No matter what happens, no matter how many times the karmic wheel spins, there's still love. Doesn't matter how many times it spins, it comes to nothing because the love still stands. The obligation must be met. End of story. End of fucking story. On whatever level, because ultimate favorable outcome. Tell me you don't want ultimate favorable outcome. Somebody lie to me and tell me that shit. Hello? Somebody. Nobody? I know that's right. I know that's right. Everybody wants favorable outcome. Don't matter where you're from and what you've been through. Everybody wants favorable outcome, and everybody has to pay dues. Hello? So the Empress paid her dues, whether it was a war or whether it was a season alone, whatever, attacks, whatever. So now the Emperor has to face his obligations, okay? Obligations to his baby mama, to his baby, to his soulmate, to the community, his obligations to love, his obligations to himself, right? His obligations to the divine, walking through the fire. And then now he has a broader understanding, either in that facilitates his ability to walk through the fire, the broader understanding, or the broader understanding comes as he walks through that fire. You know, he follows his instincts. He may not be clear on the whole thing, but he follows his instincts and he has a broader understanding of why do we walk through fire. Yes, it's fucked up. We don't feel like it. We don't want to. It's undesirable, but this too shall pass. This will cause sudden change. That's why you walk through the fire, because you want the change to be quick. You don't want it to take all fucking day like this guy. This guy works hard, works long hours. Success at a great cost. Okay? So the way we do that is 1, 2, 3, walk through the fire. That's how we shorten it down. It doesn't lessen the cost. You know what I mean? Or maybe it does. But the point is, it still has to be paid. There's an obligation. It still has to be paid, and that's the quick way. That's the quick way. You know, get it done. Walk through the fire. It's done. This too shall pass. The anger is legit because the devil is present. Okay? And if we walk through the fire, we don't have to worry about the devil. If we walk through the fire, we don't have to worry about the anger. We walk through the fire, things suddenly change. If we have the broader understanding that we finally understand that pain doesn't last forever and this too shall pass, put in a broader amount of interpretive effort and we can cut down on this type of shit in the future. Okay? But by all means, someone is going to walk through that fire and they're going to understand these principles. That is the outcome upon these wise actions. Listen, I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. If you need a personal, get in contact with me. I am here for it. Okay? 4 more deep-ass readings where we see. It doesn't matter if you try to take a shortcut. It doesn't matter if somebody tries to make war with you because they're jealous of who you are. They're going to have to submit and bow down to what is your divine appointment. Okay? Or they're going to have to bow down to this motherfucking divine couple. Okay? And that's that. They're going to have to eat their fucking heart out. Because what God has put together, no man or woman may tear asunder. And that's that. In deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. All right? Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom when you get yourself a chance. And make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I will see you again here soon. Air signs. I said soons. Air signs behind the black veil.